want to talk about some excavators right now, specifically the E-Series mini excavators from our friends at Caterpillar. With me is Rob Jackson. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
How's traffic over in your booth?
It's good.
Is it?
It's been good, yeah. Yesterday and today, yeah, real good.
What have you got in the new in the lineup this year?
On the excavator side, what we're introducing this week is our E-Series mini excavators. So for us, it's our 303.5 to our 308, so our 3.5 to 8 ton minis. Yeah.
These are, when you're talking minis and you say 3.5 to 8 ton, it's not necessarily mini, but it is to a contractor.
It is, yeah. To us, we consider it a mini excavator anyway from 8 ton down.
Right.
Now last year, the end of last year, we introduced our less than 3 ton machines. So those are kind of the micros. We do have a 300.9 in the booth, but really the new ones for us are 3.5 ton to 8 ton.
What kind of innovations have been made on this particular line of product for you?
On this line of product, we basically built on the D-Series machines, which had better stability, and we realigned the nomenclature. But the E-Series, we brought a lot of new features. And these features are standard anti-theft device. We also have, which is a big thing for us, and it's a safety feature for customers as well, to be able to lock your machine out.
Right.
So anti-theft device, continuous flow is another one, and economy mode, we have a mode that you can hit a button and put the machine into a mode where you save about 20% fuel.
And this has to do with the propulsion as opposed to RPMs and everything, and
exactly.
It works hand in glove sort of.
Exactly, yeah, it's putting the engine at a lower setting. Yeah, it's all made possible through this, what we're calling the compass control panel.
And it's all part of the innovations of the brain of the whole system, and it's getting that thing to work a little bit better, certainly to save contractors money, operators a little time, make the job just a little easier, less intrusive, what have you. And, any other points you want to make on your product?
Yeah, the other thing that this gives us the ability to do is adjust the work tool flow control.
Okay.
So one of the common themes around the show is everybody's got different work tools. A lot of them use hydraulics. So with our control panel, we can just with a couple pushes of a button, you can adjust the flow all the way down to essentially 0 between a setting of 1 and 15. So if you're putting a thumb on, you could slow it down, or if you put a hammer or a brush cutter on, you can speed it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you don't have to mess with it as far as operator manipulation.
Exactly.
It's all done by
you're just hitting a few buttons. Yeah,
by
it's
computer.
All ones and zeros and electronics. Yeah.
Really?
That's right.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, are there innovations as far as you're concerned with Tier 4? Did Tier 4 affect you dramatically like everybody else?
It sure does. It's going to affect all of us and our customers. We kind of get a little bit of a base on balls with mini excavators because we are at a lower horsepower range. However, we are Tier 4 interim.
Yeah.
So our E-Series, just like the D, Tier 4 interim.
You have to meet the mandate.
We have to. Yeah. And for us, it wasn't so difficult, but however, our next step is going to be Tier 4 final. And that'll get a little bit more difficult, and we'll have to do some changes there.
Sure.
But we're gonna worry about that next year. And right now, we're still Tier 4 interim.
Well, I'm sure that a company like CAD, with the R&D that you have, that you can bring a lot of the ideas that you've incorporated in the D back down to the E and what have you, and making all these changes as you go along.
That's right.
I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks
Rob
for giving
Jackson
me the opportunity.
with Caterpillar, and certainly if you're at the show, you guys, I believe, are in the Central Hall, are you not?
We are. We're at C5397.
5397 Central Hall, and they've got a great exhibit over there. And of course, cat.com online if you're not able to make it to the show. And we're happy again to have you as a sponsor on 4constructionpros.com.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Thanks.
And we'll be right back with more from 4constructionpros.com and our live stream from World of Concrete 2012.